Greetings, we are connected with unconditional love for your highest message of wisdom and guidance most pertinent to you at this time. Okay, so in general, right now we have the Five of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Empress, the Wheel, and the Four of Pentacles. In general, you are in the energy of experiencing sadness, frustration, internal chaos, and it could be external chaos as well in your life. This has to do with the Empress and the Wheel. This could have to do with someone that you consider to be a mother figure. It could have to do with someone who you consider to be your divine counterpart. Or if the Empress is representing you, as well as these Five of Cups energies are representing you, this could have to do with the general internal releasing and toil that comes with you aligning with your highest timeline, your highest journey. So with the Wheel, we're looking at you switching timelines here, switching onto a level that is higher than the one that you are coming off of, the one that you are grieving with the Five of Cups, the one that you experience waves of emotion about, waves of energy about, that Five of Wands energy. And the Four of Pentacles is talking about gripping on, holding on. This Four of Pentacles also speaks about being supplanted, so being transplanted from one timeline into another. So this is something that has happened in your life, is happening in your life. It could be being coordinated by you, or if it's more unconscious to you, it could be being handled more prominently by your higher self and by spirit. With Strength and the Six of Swords on the split, we have here having the strength to move on, having the strength to move forward. So there could have actually been a fight and something that happened that caused you to be sad, and now you are moving on. That fight, Spirit wants you to understand, was a positive thing. It was a catalyst. And eventually you will feel that way, but emotionally, you might be experiencing some other less positive perceptions of the event that just happened. There could even be a part of you that wants to hold on to that situation, that wants to hold on to that older timeline. Could be an old relationship, an old friendship, an old project. By old, I mean the state of that relationship or situation or project was not in alignment with the higher paradigm, the higher timeline that you were stepping onto. So it's up to that person or relationship to ascend itself and meet you on that timeline if that is what your higher selves are needing and wanting. The Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords is talking about putting an end to something. So there's something that you could have been trying to grow with someone. You could have been trying to manifest something with someone, but Spirit came in and put an end to it. The end could have felt quite sudden to you. With the King of Pentacles and the Devil, I'm getting a situation here where specifically you were dealing with someone who was like financially manipulating you, materially manipulating you. This person could have been doing something to make you sick, doing something to make you financially unstable, whether they were doing it on purpose or not. I feel that they were. This person seems like they had a lot of insecurities about their own financial stability. They had insecurities about themselves, and so they could have also just used money to extort or manipulate the situations around them, you included. This King of Pentacles and the Devil energy is also talking about someone who could have been physically abusive, physically controlling, and maybe selfish, not someone who is generous or who is caring. If that's a situation that has closed out for you, you on a level know that this is the energy of that person. So there may be a part of you that wanted to hold on to other aspects of that person that you saw, but with this Queen of Swords energy and the Temperance and the Eight of Cups and the Five of Wands, there is a part of you that straight up knew that this person wasn't worth their salt. This person was holding back from you in ways that they didn't need to. They were stealing from you, could have been. They were being manipulative, controlling, abusive in some of your cases. So there's a part of you, this Queen of Swords part of you, that just got up one day. It got smart. It decided, you know what? I'm not going to weigh up two different parts of the same person when one part is clearly having a much more negative effect on you than any positive impact from the other part. And so with the Eight of Cups and the Five of Wands, you walked away. I think this Five of Wands energy is representing the fight that happened when you walked away. It could be that that person tried to hold on to you, and that's where that Four of Pentacles energy is coming in. That person could have tried to hold you back from walking away, and it could have resulted in so many truths being spoken, some maybe hurtful things being said. Regardless, in the end, you walked away and or are walking away. The wheel is coming out again. There's a larger spiritual catalyst that's happening, and spirit wants to move you into a relationship that is way more in alignment with your needs, your desires, your soul. With the Two of Cups and the Sun, this is an ideal situation. And I'm getting that you could already know this person that spirit is trying to move you towards. You could already have connected with this person in the physical, but you might not have acknowledged to yourself that this person is your person. So with the Two of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Sun, the Tower, spirit is about to clear that up for you. Emotionally, intuitively, it could actually occur external to you as a situation that makes it undeniably clear to you that some person that spirit has been trying to move you towards is your person. With the King of Swords, that person is a match to you. They are a truth teller. They're not someone who manipulates you or would want to manipulate you with their words. They like to keep it clear and true. And they also are a truth seer. So they're not someone who can be lied to. This person sees you as someone who's very smart, as well as intuitive, emotionally balanced and stable. And they see you as extremely beautiful. For some of you, this person could have actually reached out to you in the past, and you might have said no to them. It could be because you were in a situation with this King of Pentacles, a devil energy that was manipulating you, whether you realize it at the time or not. It could be because of any number of reasons that you decided you didn't want to create anything with that King of Swords in the past. However, you're going to notice many catalysts, spiritual motions. There's going to be emotional washings happening within you, where like every day you'll wake up and feel more and more emotionally clear. And with more and more emotional clarity, it's going to be more and more undeniable to you. Not only that spirit is trying to move you towards this other person, this King of Swords energy, but that, or even if spirit's not trying to necessarily move you towards them right away, it could be that spirit is simply trying to point you in their direction. And not only that is spirit trying to point you in their direction, but spirit is saying that that person is a beautiful divine connection for you. That person mirrors your heart, your soul, mirrors your intellect. They mirror your values, and they love you. They see you very highly. They think highly of you, and they think you're very beautiful. So those are, wow, that's your general energy. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. So this is representing you with the Eight of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Three of Cups. Spirit is talking about you going back to familiar things. This could be your siblings. It could be old friendships that you might not have been able to be a part of since you've been in this relationship with that controlling person. With that Eight of Wands energy, it's like you're moving towards things that feel blissful to you, things that feel enjoyable to you. You're going to be healing some energies from the past as well. So anything that existed in your childhood that led you to connecting with that person, or anything that you expected based on your childhood that led you to connecting with that person, you're going to be recognizing and healing that at some point. With the Three of Cups, I really get an emphasis on you spending time with familiar people, people who make your heart feel safe. That Queen of Cups energy really means that, because you're opening up emotionally, you're expressing how certain things have made you feel in the recent past. And these situations from the distant past, it's like they're like here, like they're here to listen, they're here to support, they're here with encouragement. It could be that the person that emotionally spirit is wanting you to connect with eventually is one of the people in these situations that you'll be connecting with, expressing yourself to. That's a great possibility. the High Priestess, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Sun, with the Three of Wands twice. If you haven't yet walked away from the situation that was very toxic and abusive, or that you intuitively know is toxic and abusive, Spirit is saying the time has come to begin to work on it. And hanging around those old relationships that make you feel seen, heard, and safe and loved is going to be incremental in you growing the emotional space and strength to really take the steps that you're wanting to take. This Three of Wands is coming in strongly. It's coming in as the energetic support. So this is spiritual and the emotional, physical support, energetic support that you get from like physically incarnated people. All kinds of support coming in to push you, to fortify you on your journey towards putting an end to the things that are way too much for you, way too stressful, way too heavy, and getting also just way too abusive. Through these healings, through this support and fortification, Spirit is showing you how to make your way forward, showing you how to start a new cycle, actually, and showing you how to follow your heart. So naturally, your heart will not want to connect with this imbalanced or toxic situation anymore. So by learning to follow your heart, you'll naturally follow it away from that situation, and through the most graceful and the most ideal way. The Queen of Swords and the Three of Swords, with the Queen of Pentacles, is talking about acknowledging your hurt, acknowledging how things have hurt you in this situation, acknowledging that your feelings matter. Whatever has happened, whether it's been words, whether it's been actions, whether it's been situations that have happened in this relationship that have caused you so much pain, that's going to be unfolding itself to be expressed. And it will be a part of you following your heart to a higher level of yourself. You're going to be embodying a more personally abundant, personally stable part of yourself. And that will make room for you to even speak more and more truths. And I feel that you have people that you can speak truths to when you feel safe connecting with them. So those truths that are being unfolded and being opened up for you to speak, this has a lot to do with that unhealthy connection, that abusive connection you have with that person. Spirit will be communicating with you on how to co-create your way out of that situation, as well as how to co-create your healing. So through expression, through recognition, through purging, through honoring yourself, through following your heart. All of these things are actions which promote and sustain healing. Your tarot guidance from Unconditional Love is the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Don't be hard on yourself. There might be love that wants to show itself to you. It might be true love, kind-hearted love, respectful, safe. And it might be difficult for you to feel attracted to it, to want to go towards it. And this might put you at odds with yourself. It might create some inner conflict in you. Spirit doesn't want you to be hard on yourself. Instead, it's important to look at your emotions. Look at your emotions regarding masculine energy, regarding men, regarding relationships with them. Throughout your past, ideally, in your future, in your present, give yourself a total and complete scan over with this Four of Cups energy and the Emperor and the Hermit. And this will allow you to, with the Hermit and the Hierophant, actually challenge your assumptions and your assumed beliefs around masculinity, your desires in a masculine energy. It will help you to raise your paradigm regarding what kind of person that you allow yourself to be attracted to, allow yourself to attract. And it does this through allowing you to check with yourself on where you allow yourself to be attracted from. So are you allowing yourself to be attracted to situations from healed energies or from unhealed energies? And from now on, Spirit is offering you a much higher level of wisdom regarding this. Through this wisdom, you're going to gain the tools that you need to sort of draw in the masculine that you want. And I'm getting that for many or most of you, you have already met the person that you truly desire, the person that your soul truly desires. It's all a part of you connecting your lower mind and your body and heart with the nature of your higher soul, aligning your physical being with your higher beliefs. So that is your guidance, is to really examine what it is that you're attracted to, what it is that feels like love to you, and check with yourself about the ideal. What is it that your heart and body are now showing you that they truly desire after this experience, this learning experience that you had in that unhealthy relationship? Releasing unhealthy self-judgment is important because all of us incarnated here are with a mind, body, and spirit complex. Now, every mind body complex goes through the opportunity for distortion. Through this distortion, the mind body complex gains perspective on lower energies, and through healing distortions, the mind body complex learns exactly how to realign with the spirit. By learning this, you become a vessel, you become a tool for the divine to help inspire and lead many, many, many other mind, body, spirit complexes out of toxic or dangerous or unhealthy or unhappy situations. In time, you will come to see that if you had not gone through many of the difficult things that you had gone through, there would have been countless situations that you would have been unable to give to positively, would have been unable to empathize with, to bring healing and love to. You're going to get your healing and love in a much higher, much more unconditional and healed fashion, because that's what spirit desires for you. And with the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Empress underneath the deck, closing out the tarot part of the reading, we have here a brilliant new passion, a new success. It's like your success, it's like your sexuality is being transformed because it's being healed. And so you're becoming more attracted to things that are healthy for you, things that love you, things that are safe for you, things that are giving to you and are abundant with you and truthful with you. You're also with the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. That's like a pre-Empress and then Empress energy. So that's you moving to an independent energy where you connect strongly with nature and really are guided by the birds, the trees, the air, the clouds, the sun. Really connecting with your body, your innate stability, your innate value and brilliant nature, your brilliant uniqueness. And then for many of you, this is also moving into being in a relationship as the Empress, where you are so valued, so protected, so provided for, so taken care of, so loved, so thought of with beauty, like thought of and seen as the epitome of beauty. That's what I'm seeing in this Empress card today. In the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles is really stepping onto soul mission from there, stepping onto your true path, stepping onto the path that Spirit intended for you, this path that you agreed to before you incarnated in this lifetime. That's what is also in alignment with this Empress energy. So it could have to do with you connecting with that person that Spirit sees as your person, or Spirit is pointing you in the direction of, whether it's like a label thing or anything. Or if it's not about coupling, it could have just more, and either way, whether it's about coupling or not, it has a lot to do with being aligned with the soul mission and working on the projects of the divine, working on the projects and creations that the divine put you here for. So that's me, like I'm gonna reiterate what we just said, which is you go through things for a reason. It's so that you can be a tool for the divine. You likely wouldn't be able to accomplish the things that you needed to accomplish on your soul mission to the level of depth that you desire to accomplish them to, without that level of emotional recognition, that empathy, that exploration of those more distorted vibrations, those more painful vibrations, those more karmic cycles. So we need you on this planet. And thank you for your service. I love you. I'm wishing you all of the strength, the power, the passion in this world. And I'm going to pull a Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle card. to close out this reading. And the first card of yours to come up in the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle deck is number 31, Polychrome Jasper. Belonging. Polychrome Jasper is a shaman's stone that assists with traveling between worlds, offering protection while you travel. It helps you to remember why you are living on Earth. You belong to a greater group, be it a family or clan. If you feel isolated, reach out to others out of strength rather than neediness. This stone offers you security. For companionship, choose an animal ally. Ground your efforts in the practical, everyday world. You have the gift of mediation and see all sides of an issue. Big changes are in the offing. Concentrate on practical outcomes, be down to earth, but pay attention to dreams. Balance your emotional energies and nurture yourself to find joy. Find your power ally and stay under its protection and guidance. Give assistance to others who seek freedom. Guard against giving away your power. Dis-ease arises out of ancestral distress carried in DNA. Healing and forgiveness sent down your family line. Replace this with well-being, integration, and reconnection. And the second card to come out from the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle is number 50, Carolite, Wound Healing. Carolite provides deep physical and emotional healing. Transmuting negative energy, it converts dis-ease to wellness. With its assistance, you recognize that your greatest trauma is also your most profound gift. Accept it with grace. Carolite re-energizes, heals, and integrates dualities, healing past life dis-ease carried into the present life. Deep fears and schisms pervade your being. You may not feel that you belong on Earth. Alienation and insecurity lie beneath a deceptively calm surface. You are subtly driven by other people's thoughts and programs rather than your own. Your autonomic nervous system may be malfunctioning. If so, it needs recalibrating. Time to take control! ! You are undergoing a vibrational change, creating links to higher realities. Visions of past lives suggest ways to redress karma personally and collectively. In accepting the present moment as perfect, you create the space to heal. Service to humanity, healing the wounds of the past. Okay, so I feel like that is a perfect place to end this reading off. I'm really glad that we were able to connect here today because I feel that this brought some sort of peace, intuitive confirmation definitely, and hopefully a lot of clarity to whoever of you that is resonating with it. So really, God bless you. God bless you for being on this earth. God bless you in whatever stage of this situation that you're in. We have come to the end of this March celebration, this celebration of the start of Divine Masculine season. And so we have come to the end of daily readings. I personally have thoroughly enjoyed this month and every bit of challenge that it's brought, as well as every bit of enjoyment that I've seen from it. With the end of this month comes the return of personal sessions. And so if you are resonating with this reading and you would like more individual support, personal readings are now available to be booked. I look forward to us connecting again, whether it be one-on-one or in the next collective reading. So until then, take great care of yourself and happy aligning.